Hello friends and hello student. My name is Ashok Sijala. In this session, we learn the validation in Apply J2EE project. So let us start. First, I share my laptop screen and fix the position here so you can watch better way my video lecture. And here I already open NetBean ID 5.5.1, and our target of this session, we can apply the general validation and specific validation. So yes, first question, what is a validation? So valid value for any field, that is called validation. And you can say that restrict the field value, that is called validation. Like we can, in a digit field, we cannot apply to alphabet, or that is our letter set, upper or lower case. And that is a name field, we cannot apply to digit. So that is our general validation. And specific validation, so that is a mobile range, we can 10, or fax, that is 6 digit, or we can say that email ID must be hold the at the rate and dot sign. So that is a specific validation. So yes, validation is valid value for any field, that is validation. So we can apply to our my previous 9 video lecture. I covered the J2EE project, and last I complete the search operation. And now in this 10 video lecture in J2EE project, and I cover the Pacific and that is general and Pacific, both I validation cover in this session. So yes, I start. So first I open in file and open recent project. So recently, that means list out the last project to Honda underscore showroom. So that is open. And yes, here we can, that is a auto employee ID is a auto generator, but we can, that is a enable set visible false, but I on, because we have to apply the not user enter any alphabet in employee ID. So we can apply the general validation to employee ID and employee name field. So here not any alphabet, and here not any digit user can enter. That type of we can validation to apply to our project. So that same way you can apply to anywhere. So you can look here. So that is a set enable false, but I yes, that I give the comment line, because we can visible means set enable false, but here I give the comment line. So that perfectly. And yes, that we can apply. Yes, now first for target, so I control S, save. And now which event, yes, so which event we can apply to our validation. So I right click and event, and yes, we can apply a key release event. Yes, that is our goal. So key release event, yes, so that is our employee ID, and that is a automatic filling by add button, but we can apply to our validation. So anywhere your like employee basic salary, or any numeric like quantity, amount, that type of field you can apply. The only user can enter the alphabet. So user can enter any digit, so that is valid, otherwise that is invalid field. So yes, first we can take key release event, and you can look here java.awt abstract window toolkit event and key event EVT. We can use this EVT argument and in our logic. So first, that is a if condition, and there are two way. Yes, I use in first technique. So there are two different. So EVT, yes, I directly use this argument in key release event, and we can say that get key code. Yes, you can, and get character you can also use, but here I use as code. So that is a ASCII code, you have to know that is a ASCII code. So okay, code, and here we can also use, yes, a character. So that is we can comparison our digit. So get key character, yes, and that is a, you can say that greater than or equal to EVT. Yes, that is a inbuilt constant. So that is a you can say that EV and VK virtual, and that is our zero. You can look here 0 to 9. So first, and that is a constant public static constant member. So I take vk underscore 0, and then here must be an logical and operator, and that is a same, yes, that we can say that EVT and get key uh, character, yes, less than or equal to, then again EVT dot VK, yes, and 9. So 0 to 9, that is our digit set, yes, 0 to 9. So must be, and now we can use some or operator. So that is a must be. Here I use as logical or, and here we can use as logical and. So that is a 0 greater than 0 and less than that is a 9. So 0 to 9 our digit set, because that is employee ID. And now which, so EVT, yes, and now we can take as, yes, I take my screen to here so you can watch, and which, so we can set that is a VK, and we can take as back key, yes, when user, that is also possibility. So yes, I use as directly B. So you can look here, back paste key. So back paste key must be, we can erase our character. So back paste key is perfectly, and yes, we can use, yes, first EVT, yes, EVT and get key code or key character, both we have used. So that is a, we can say that equal operator. So if a user can back key, so that is a work, and logical or operator, and again that is same, we EVT dot get key character and equal operator. So EVT again, we can say that we use as enter key also. So user can also enter key hit. So yes, that is a k underscore enter. You can look here, enter key. So back key and enter key. So escape key. So depend upon, but that backpass key and enter key, that is we can allow, yes, that type of meaning, because we have to use as a logical or operator. So our character of in employee ID is a must be 0 to 9 digit, and backpass key is allowed and enter key is allowed, other is not allowed, that is meaning. And what to do, so yes, that is I give opening closing brace, so that is a valid. So yes, why, yes, now there is no any error. And you can also, you give whole parenthesis and not equal to, so directly you can print to your message to here. So I using the next our alpha character, means only user can enter in which character, but here I use if else, and that is also use, we can simple if also, that possibility. So there are two ways. Yes, MSG, that is our message box, and show, yes, that we can use as show message box. You can look here, and first is null and then our message. So we can say that enter only digits, yes, that type of message. And then txt eid is, that is a, can say that set text if user, that is a, just we have to testing, because that is a employee ID is a auto generate, so we cannot apply this validation, because that is a enable is false, but we can apply to our validation. So I, that visible is a, that enable is I on. Yes, you can apply in other field to your project. That is just I give the demo what is, how to apply the validation. Yes, I think you have to understand. So now, yes, that is txt tid, and we can say that request focus. Yes, that is a method. So request focus again to same field. So if you can give these three message to here also. Yes, I just after show you. So here there is no thing. Yes, that is allowed. And if this condition is false, so what to do? So that is a enter only digit and set that text is blank and request focus to same field. So that is I just testing, because that our employee ID is a auto generate our add button, but I apply to our validation. So apply to you, you in your project in different field. Yes, that is not our field, because that is I just give the demo how to apply the validation. Okay, so I save, yes, and compile, yes, Let us check any error or not. So yes, that is no any error. Now we can go to our design part and shift F6. So run to our employee master, and yes, that enable true. I just testing to validation. Yes, I press capital or small a. Yes, so you can look enter only digit. Yes, that is a not our VK virtual key set. So 0 to 9, so that is only enter digit, that type of. And again I okay, so that is a blank and same request field. So when we can type, yes, I just testing, so there is no any error. But when I yes, backpace keys work, enter keys work, there is no any issue. So I press enter key, but there is no any error, and backpace, there is no any error. So yes, I whenever press any character, so that time taking error, like I give the uh, A capital, so enter only digit, that type of message. You can look here. I whenever press K, so enter only digit, because that is a employee ID, and that is a auto generate, but we can apply to our validation in project. So when I apply 101, there is no any issue or no any validation message. And also backspace key is perfectly work. So yes, I press R, then give the enter only digit. So that is a perfect, that first, that general validation I apply. So you can use in key release event. Yes, and now perfectly. So because our employee ID is a auto, I just press. So you can look here, that is automatically filled. But that is I give the validation. So yes, perfect our first validation. And yes, I use the second way, means second, just you can give the whole parenthesis here to add the last. And what to do, so not equal to, so that is a, we can only if condition. So I cut this all part and pass to if condition. So you can look here, and now I remove this else part, there is no requirement. So yes, how, yes, perfectly. So at the last, yes, here that not any parenthesis, so that giving there. So let us check. I control S, save, then compile. So that is a if else, if you do not use, so simple if condition. And let us I run this now. So let us check that work perfectly or not. I pressed A, so that is yes, perfectly. So you can look here, not a sign, we have to inverter, means not true or false, false to true. So that is a false, so that gives the message. And then we can print yes 101, so there is no issue. Backspace is perfectly work, and add button, that is auto generate. So yes, that is a perfectly in previous way. So yes, that is better. Why we can provide the if is a blank our block, and then assign to else block. So yes, that is I just show you. So that is a general validation. Only digit is allowed. So you can look here, key release event is there, and I just summarize EVT. So EVT is get character greater than equal to VK means virtual key, that is a full form, virtual key underscore 0 and virtual key underscore 9. And then or operator, here is a logical and operator, and then here is a or operator. So backspace keys work and enter key user can, that is a allow. Other all that ASCII value is not allowed. So any user press alphabet, any small or capital or any symbol, that enter only digit, that message, set text is blank, and request focus is that same text box. So now we can apply toward this, that is a no any field in my field. You can look here. Here there is no any numeric other field. So I open this enable, set enable that false. I give the comment line, so that is automatically filled by add button. So now I again give the open this comment line remove. So that is a just I give the idea how to apply the numeric field to validation. Yes. So first target I achieve. Now I second our goal, and then that is a open. Yes, that not enable false. So when we can press add button. So look here. Now we can also, yes, I key release event. Yes, so key release event, that is a only alphabet allow, digit is not allowed. So previously that is in reverse case. So now you have to, we can directly use as a uh, parenthesis and not sign. Now you can understand. So that is a short technique. And I give the opening, closing brace and what to do. So yes, here I take one integer variable and that give the ASCII, that is a integer variable name, and EBT, and that is a get. Previously we can use get key code. Now I use as key. Previously we can use key character and now I use key code. So that return data type is integer. You can look here. Press yes, save. Now what to do? So yes, ASCII, and that is greater than or equal to 65. Yes, that is our ASCII code 65, capital A to Z. So you have to know, and logical and ASCII less than or equal to 90. So capital Z. And now AND operator. So yes, that is our perfect. So mm, yes, I not provide here any parenthesis because we can provide at last. And then ASCII, that is our integer variable. And what to do? So yes, that is a 16. Why 16? So that is a, we can say that backpace key character. No, except character, ESC, except character, that ASCII code, that key. So we can also, user can accept key press. And then what to do? So yes, again ASCII and equal to, we can provide, yes, that is a 8. So what is a 8? 8 is a backpace key character ASCII code. And then again ASCII, and we can say that equal to, that we can provide, yes, that is a 20. So 20 is a device control key, so any control key user can apply. Yes, perfectly. So capital A to Z, and you can also bind the small a to Z. Yes, that is also possibility. So yes, that user can allow. So yes, I give the ASCII and yes, logical and or operator, and ASCII, yes, greater than or equal to 97 and operator. So here I provide the parenthesis. Yes, and here also provide parenthesis. So ASCII less than or equal to 122. So capital A to Z and small a to Z. Yes, that is our goal. So yes, here I also provide the parenthesis because we can provide the logical. So yes, small 65 and 90, that is capital A to Z, 97 to 120, that is small a to Z, then 60 is a is accept character key, 8 is a backpace character key, and 20 is a device control key. So that perfectly. And now same, yes, message. So that is not any one of these. So what to do? So we can give the message, and that is first is null parent component. So no any parent component. So we can say that enter only character or alphabet. You can give the any message. So enter only character, or you can say that only alphabets, that type of message. And same txt nm and set text, that is can provide the blank. And again that is txt nm, that request focus. Yes, that same. So previously our 3 line, so I control s. Yes, so let us check that work or not. So I compile F9. So that is a general validation. Yes, again, so only alphabet, or we can say that only character is allowed. Yes, digit, that meaning that digit is not allowed. So we can apply the ASCII character set. So previously we can use virtual key set VK, but here we can use to our on ASCII set prepare. Yes, I add, press the add button. So that is name field. Yes, here that is automatically enable false. Now I type the one digit. So you can look here, enter only character. Yes, that type of message. And okay, so clear and same. So whenever I print any name, there is no issue. Yes, I give the tab key. So you can look here. That is perfectly. So now yes, backpace key is also work. Yes, that is removed. So when you cannot provide the backpace key, so that again enter only the character, that type of message. So our backpace key is allowed because we can remove. We can type and try to like I testing like I provide the 9. So that time automatically I press OK and that is clear. But when I testing and myself I remove, that is a problem. So backpace key you can allow, that is invalidation. So that is a better. You cannot forcefully you can apply the backspace key, but escape character key, backspace key, enter key you can also choose. Yes, so that is a perfectly, so that is a only user can enter the, that is a our yes, I give the any name like or any name, yes, that female, yes, any department. Now I add one record, so that is a HR. Yes, that I give on hobby and that provide, yes, first I select hobby, yes, and that current date, so that is a 4 4 and 21. Yes, save. So you can look, record is successfully insert. Yes, here is also inserted. So yes, that perfectly to validation we can apply to our project. So you can apply and key release event. So you can look here, we can saying that EVT. So that is a key release event and EVT that argument, and you we can get key code and comparison that type of ASCII code. So you can find in any table of ASCII value. So you can perfect way, and you can also take as enter key in that key character. You can also allow. Yes, now perfectly. Now we can go in specific validation, and first we can try the mobile, but here there is no any field on the mobile. So we can yes, I give the demo. So how to apply the validation. So first two validation in alpha means in digits there is no enter alphabet, and in alpha means name of the employee there is no enter the any digit. So what to do? So yes, here there is no any mobile in my field in employee master. So I testing and I show you how to apply the mobile range. So we can testing purpose. I take one field as here as a testing. Yes, I take that field, one text field, and remove that is a text, edit text. So we can remove. And now I give that ID also change, so that we can give the txt mno mobile number, that is just testing. And now yes, which event, so yes, you can also take the key press event. Yes, here we can use as a key, or you can also lose focus, there are two choice. So yes, I give the both one. So first I select this and go in, that is our first key press. So you can look here, key press event and mobile range. Yes, so let us take so after this video lecture you can apply the like pin code, zip code, or that type of any range specific like mobile range. Pin code is 6 digit, mobile is 10 digit. So yes, that perfectly work. So now what to do? So yes, our field is a txt mno mobile number, and then get text, that is a text, and we can compare to the length. Yes, here you can look here, that is length, and that we can provide the whole parenthesis and greater than 9. Yes, that perfectly, if greater than 9, so it's a, we can give uh, yes, only enter. So yes, I msg message show message dialogues directly and provide the null, and that can give enter only 10 digits. Yes, that is enter only 10 digit for mobile number or that type of mobile. Yes, and that what to do. So yes, that we can use. Yes, EVT. Yes, that is a key event. So what to do? So we can say that get. We can say that get key code, and that we can also pass the backpass key. So that is again we can use as EVT, and that wk underscore backpass key is allowed. So yes, that is a backpass key. So directly you can also use that type of. So I can just testing means apply to how that perfect way. And yes, that perfectly. And uh, you can also apply the that type of digit, and that is also if condition in as our previously. So yes, here why that integer, yes, that perfectly integer get key code. Yes, that is a we can provide key event. Yes, so that backpass key, yes, I give the indirectly our previous if condition. So let us check. Yes, I copy in our previously key release event of where is there? Yes, here is there. No, here is not. So what to do? So yes, here our employee ID. So I copy, not write again, same code. So I copy that code. You can look here. That is same code. If a mobile is also digit, yes, you have to know. So we can that also in apply this mobile number. So that perfectly. So here I use as key press event, and that is a same thing. Yes, you can look here. So if condition as it is, so enter only digit, and that here we can change the text box. So here MNO, yes, and set text same, that is blank, and request focus I directly change the MNO. Just save. So yes, we can check the length, and that backpass key is also allowed to here. Yes, there is no issue. So that you can also apply to here. Yes, so we can compare to the length, and also you can apply in loss focus event. Yes, I also show you. So first we can use as key press event. So let us check that work perfectly. So I compile F9 press. So that is a specific validation mobile range, pin code range, zip code range. So now I run, and let us check shift F6. So we can provide here, yes, directly. So we can like any testing. So yes, how many? Yes, I give the 9898, then I give the 9 and press the tab key. So here this key press events. So yes, now you can look here. So enter only 10 digit character, or you can also take if less than user provides. So that also you can provide the conditions. So now I remove. So enter only mobile number 10. So you can look here how many characters. So 4, just now perfectly. So that is if we can remove that time giving the error only 10 digit mobile number. Yes, so perfectly. And backpass key, yes, we can allow. Yes, now perfectly. And if we provide the slow value, so that is also creating problem. So but that time I not apply validation, but you can also apply to that type of condition. So yes, now we can improve. Yes, only 9 digit is perfectly, but we can apply some logical or condition is also applied. So not so what to do? So yes, here greater than 9. Yes, and that we can say that or, but one condition is, so yes, so we can end logical and again provide the txt nm and get text, yes, and length. So length is not you can say that less than or equal to 10. Yes, let us check perfectly or not. So greater than or greater than 9, and that is meaning 10 up, and less than or equal to 10, so maximum 10. Yes, let us check that work or not. So any less than we can and all logical and operator. So just let us check. I control S. So that is a testing and we can get the idea. So I press F9. Yes, and then run Shift F6. So let us I give only 4 digits and press the tab key or key release event. Yes, here. So that is a better we can change to our event. Yes, now that is you can look here 10 digit. So here, yes, that now not, yes, one by one. So you can look here. So 6, 8, 10. Yes, I remove one. So again that giving the error. So yes, that now what? So yes, so 10 is perfectly and less than is not applied. So we can apply in that is perfect, but here and also we can if alphabet that I directly copy, so you can know very well. So alphabet is not allowed, but our range is perfectly that length is comparison, and we can also use that is a backpass key character, and that is a event. Yes, key event that is. Let us check. So we can also use backpass keys perfectly. Now what to do? So I compile. Yes, we can first change some. So you can look here ASCII code and let us check that work or not. So compile and directly shift F6. Now I can give shift. So I use A capital. So you can look enter only digit. Yes, that is perfectly work. Now our yes 98984 6, 7, and 8. There is no issue. Now I remove one, so that time giving the enter only digit for, so one digit I blank means backpass key. So that is perfectly. You can must be 10, not greater than 10. That is perfectly and less than uh, 10 and greater than 9. So that is you can give anyone. Yes, perfectly. So anyone user not sufficient mobile number. So I think that is perfect way. So now what to do? So yes, we can apply this same condition in second way, means we can use in loss. Yes, so loss focus. You can look here focus gain and low focus loss. So that type we can apply the condition. So I comment line this logic because we can apply to same logic to here. And now yes, I copy this part to our only digit because mobile is also digit. So I paste here and remove this comment line. And now what to do? So yes, here same if condition and txt mno, then we can say that get text, yes, get text and then length same perfect, and here I give different way like not equal to 10. So what to do? So the same like message to our, so I copy this message and paste to here. So let us check work or not. Yes, here something remaining. So yes, why that giving the error? So yes, here we can, that is a key code. Yes, here that is a loss focus event. So we cannot allow this, because that you can look here, key character is not that method, because that key release event that properly. And here we can take loss focus, so you can apply only digit. So there is only one choice, and that is key press or key release event. So then and then you can only digit is allow or not, that comparison, because that method is a key get key character or get key code or get key character, that both method in key release or key press key event is there. But here we can take as loss focus event, so that not apply. We can apply only this type of logic. So enter only 10 digit mobile number. So that is simple condition. Let us check that work or not. So loss focus event. Yes. So I give the different idea to how to apply the validation. So control S now perfectly. Now compile. Yes, there is no any error. And now I run. Let us check that work or not. So just testing mobile number. Yes, I now enter. So you can look here. I give the 8, 10, and 11. Now I press tab key. So you can look here. So loss focus. Yes, enter only 10 digit mobile number. Yes, okay. So what to do? So yes, we can apply same. Yes, here I not so if that condition is not, so yes, I copy. Yes, here I copy this two line and pass to same to here. So mobile is clear, and again you have to type clear and request focus. So perfectly. So let us check. I save, compile, and run. So that is a possibility. So yes, now I enter like 9898. Let us, I give only 6 letters. I press tab key. So that is also, you can look, not equal to 10. So exactly equal to 10, not less than or not greater than. So I enter only 10 digit mobile number. Yes, okay, and clear. And yes, but because that is a loss speaker. So two time I now perfectly, we can exactly 10 character, 10 digit. Yes, not character. So that is a, yes, no any issue. I press the tab key. You can look here. There is no any. So that is a very simple way. Yes, that is also perfect. So in previously we can logical and or, but here very simple way we can compare the length not equal to 10, and you can also apply in the key release that not equal to 10, here less than or greater than. If you not, so here I remove this all part, and let us, we can give not equal to 10. So that perfectly, yes, I give all that per. So that is a better, yes, that is a better. So yes, here we can also check that alphabet or means digit user enter. So that is a now finalized. We can apply this logic. And now I give the command line to loss focus event. So that is a perfectly we can testing and apply to your logic. That is a better. Now let us check. So again, I copy these two line to here also. Yes, not before, but after. Yes, let us check that work perfectly or not. So I save, Control S, compile, and let us run. So mobile number, yes, now I give the, yes, directly, that is a key release event. Yes, so that is a, we can type and directly provide the error. So that is not perfectly, previously is perfectly, yes. So that is a, we cannot finalize our previous length. Yes, loss focus, that condition is perfectly, but here that our previous condition is perfectly. So I control Z, yes, that is a undo. So you can look here, we can change, yes. So you can look here, our condition is not perfectly work. So that is a better to our previous condition. Yes, now perfectly. So yes, anyone you can use, but that is a better. You can look here. This is a simplest and perfect way. So a user can know how mobile number is digit, but not less than or greater than. So loss focus event that is finalized. Now I give the comment line in key. So this perfectly. So what to do? So yes, here give the comment. Yes, so I save. So what to do? So yes, here we can finish. That is our Pacific validation in mobile number. And now email ID. Yes, now my second goal of this session, we can take next our text field and we can apply the email ID. Yes, so email ID is not in our field. So I take again second, that is testing. So we can take one J text field again and bank, and that give that perfectly that ID. Just change that variable. So we can give the txt and email. Yes, that type of email ID, email. So or emid. Yes, that, but employee ID is there. So email is perfectly txt email. Okay. Now, yes, which event? Yes, that is again very important question. So, which event we can provide and our that. So again, we can use yes, that is a key release event. Yes, let us check. We can provide the key release event. Yes, that is perfectly. Let us check. So event and key release event. So let us check how to apply the mail. So first what to do? So we can take one string and that reg, yes, that is I already testing. I take in my notepad. So you can look here. I testing two email ID. So I give that copy here first expression. So I give the idea of what is expression. So you can look in ASP.NET regular expression. So that is require field validator, that is a not blank, and regular expression. So regex. So that is a meaning. So I give the string variable name regex regular expression, and that dot plus and that is a sign you can upon, and dot plus that at the rate plus the dot plus and dollar sign. So that is a syntax. And here email ID only cover the at the rate sign, not the dot. So after we can also cover the dot, but first we can check this condition. So yes, I give the if condition, and that is our txt email, that is our text, and get text how to check. And one that some pattern class, sometime we can also use pattern class, and that match and compiler we can also take that type of condition. But directly matches one method, you can look here matches, that is string dot that method is nesting. So we can pass to our regex. So that perfectly. And yes, if not match, so what to do? So here we can give the message. So msg show, yes, show message, and we can say that null, and here we can say that invalid email id if dot, yes, dot sign is not covered. So if condition is false or condition is true, so you can also not, and that type of condition you can also provide. So must be covered at the rate sign. Yes, that first testing if not provide. So that is a we can give, yes, not sign is better. So let us check. I not, yes, and what to do? So yes, that is a same txt mail and set text. We can blank, and then second txt mail dot request focus. So perfectly. So let us check. Yes, why here that giving the error? So yes, here one parenthesis I think required. Yes. Okay, now there is no issue. So I save, Control S. Why? Yes, perfectly. So Control S. Now perfect. Let us check. I compile. So here first we can check only at that sign in our email ID or not. So let us check. So yes, I that is a mobile number. Yes, I not give any label. So here our mobile number I must be give the 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, I press tab key. So yes, there is no any error. 10 mobile number. And now yes, I wrong. Yes, invalid. Why? That is a we can type and directly come to error. Yes, so that is not perfectly. So not equal to, yes, directly check the condition and give the invalid email ID. So yes, we can change the flow condition. So not equal to, but that is a not equal to that not. So yes, that is a must be. So we can remove this and here we can take blank and as part. Yes, as part we can give this type of message. Yes. So if condition means email ID is perfectly, there is no any issue. And if invalid, so that is a we can say that invalid email ID and must be at the rate and dot sign. Yes, that type of also you can provide the message. Email ID must be over the dot and at the rate sign. Yes, email ID. So I compile again and run Shift F6. Let us check. So yes, here that is a mobile number. Yes, 10, no error. RAM. Yes, why that? Yes, we can take as key release event. Yes, that is not perfectly. So we can change. Yes, loss focus event is better because we can type and directly. So you can look here. All event is not apply to any validation. Pacific validation you can apply Pacific event that is required. So here key release event is not perfectly in the email ID. So we can change to our event. Yes. So which event? So loss focus that is better. So I remove all this code, cut. So yes, now perfectly. And pass to lost focus. Now or previously, yes, why that not work? So I remove this all and as part and give the not sign and parenthesis that is a perfectly work. So here I remove the key release event, but here directly you cannot remove. Yes, you have to know very well. So despite that taking error. So yes, here parenthesis not complete. I provide but not taking. So control S. Now we can remove this event. So how? Yes, I think you have to know in go in event tab and key release event. Yes, that is our text box here. So directly you can select and not delete, but here is remove button. So that is gone and okay. So you can look now here. There is no any event. So lost focus is better. Like mobile number is last we can perfect way, and here lost focus event in the email ID is perfect way. So I save, compile, and now we can run. So Shift F6. You can look now. Yes, first I that is mobile number. Yes, so that must be supplied 10 digit. Yes, now perfectly. I press the tab key, and now yes, you can look. There is no error. So previously, what happened when I pressed that time directly error? So key release event is not a mobile email ID, and now I not cover the at the rate sign Yahoo. Yes, and directly that com inside dot sign is covered dot. Yes, com. So yes, I press tab key. So you can look invalid email ID. Why? Because that at the rate sign is not so what to do. So yes, here okay. Now there are two time I give the okay. Ram at the rate sign and yahoo.com. Yes, and perfect email ID. So tab key, there is no any error. You can look here. Tab key I press again, there is no any error. So must be at the @ sign. You can also give that type of message. Your email ID must be at the @ sign. So yes, my second, that both sign. Yes, here I take also one expression, and both means at the @ and dot sign both cover. So let us check. We can first testing. So that is, we can cover only that is a at the @ sign. Now I give the comment line and give the that second our condition, but that is very long. So here you can look here, asterisk is wildcard character, and dot sign, at the @ sign, double slash, black slash character constant, and here after W for width, yes, and dot sign cover. So that type of I testing so many different type of expression, and that is a perfect way of working. So yes, here we can give the email ID. I change the message. So email ID must be at the @ and dot symbol or that type of message. So I change the message, or you can give the just email ID is invalid. That is also better. Yes, right. Copy. Yes, that expression I copy. Yes, so you can, I testing so many different type of expression and define this expression in my notepad. So that expression only cover the at the @ sign, but that expression cover the all with wildcard character, and then dot sign and at the @ sign both cover. And you can also apply the alpha character set, that type of also. But here email ID is also digit is allowed, because that is a after alpha you can also cover the digits. So that not perfectly. So email ID must be at the @ and dot symbol. Yes, that type of message. So let us I uh, save. Yes, Control S and compile and lost focus event. So that now yes. Let us check email ID is valid or not. So that is a mobile number. Yes, we can always supply 10 digit. Now I tab. Yes, I first check the at the @ sign. So Ram, Yahoo, and dot sign I give the, yes, I give the tab. So you can look, email ID must be at the @ and dot symbol both. So one is not missing, which so that is a clear, and one or two time you can then and then lost focus is. So now I cover the at the @ sign and Yahoo, and so first that our perfect email ID. You can look, I now press tab key, no issue, no error. And now I remove the dot sign. You can look here, dot sign I missing. Yes, and press the tab key. So you can look, email ID must be at the @ and dot symbol. Or you can say that email ID is a invalid. So that perfectly, yes, there are one or two times, yes, that is lost focus event. So you can press in OK two or three times, then and then your request focus is coming into your text, text field. Now I give the perfect cover email ID. So both sign is covered. And now you can look here, cursor is blinking. Now I press the tab key. So there is no issue, yes. So yes, in this session, I cover the four two general validation, our employee ID here, because there is in my employee master, there is no any digit field. So I set visible, enable on, and testing this field. So you can apply to your project in digit field, means amount or that type of any number field. Yes, you have to know, understand. So that is only digit is allowed, that type of uh, like a discount or profit loss or product quantity, yes, must be integer. So that type in your project apply. Then name is anywhere that name field is must is coming in or form in J2EE or in your project. So that is only alphabet, or we can say that character is allowed. That is two general validation, and then I cover the two specific. Mobile range is must be 10 digit, and email ID and dot at the @ sign and dot must be covered. So that is a specific validation. So valid value for validation, yes, that is a validation, that definition. So we can restrict the field values. Here we can email ID must be cover the dot and at the @ sign. So you can look here. So first, that is not better because that is only cover the @ sign, and here that is second expression. So yes, here matches is a method, and pattern class and matcher class, that is a code also in some, you can search on the net, but here is very simple if I express. So I previously testing in my that taking my video lecture, so I pattern class use, matcher class use, so then and then I finalize directly match method is there in string field. So that is a directly we can pass the expression here. So that is a very short technique. And same thing like in you can search in other that pattern, and one take as pattern dot compiler and pass the, like I give the idea. So I what type of, so pattern is a class one pattern and give the handler p, and then again that is a pattern, yes, p is capital, here not but class name pattern, and then that is one method is compiler, you can look here, and then you can pass regex, that is, and then matcher is class, yes, matcher, mat, yes, chr, matcher, and m, and then again yes, that is a, you can say that p, and match, that is a method match, you can look here, matcher or match, and then you can testing. So here that is a character input matcher, and that you can pass like txt l dot get text, that type of. So that is also if condition, and then m is not equal to match, how to condition you can apply, yes, by here error. So yes, reg, yes, here we can, here before the, so I cut, and after this expression, yes, now there is no, and if condition how to match, so not equal to m, and then matches, yes, now we can use here matches. So after that you can apply, so that is a very, you can look here, there are two class, so that is also perfect, you can apply to all these code directly, copy and paste to here. So that is the same work. So I directly give the simple technique. So here I first testing this type of all class match pattern class is there, and pass to compiler reg to your regular expression, means this expression, and matcher class is there, take to handler, and matcher pass this your email id text field, and then we can take if condition. So yes, so you can also testing, yes, I already testing. So let us check I comment line of this our code, and that is the same web work. I save, compile, and let us check. I just show you how long, that is also a possibility. So first I take a long way, and then I decide that is perfect or last that perfectly. So yes, both message is coming because mobile number is not 10 digit, right? So yes, here, so I taking one by one here. I just testing. So both messages come to directly appear here. So yes, because one by one, two messages there. So yes, what to do? So yes, that is a testing, but both field is very near, and lost focus event is directly one by one is appear. So we cannot okay, so what to do? So yes, here because we have to not one event is there, but after I enter only then second event is fire. So we cannot close this both. So what to do? So yes, here we can take some specific action, and I take task manager. Yes, we can open the task manager and close this form. Yes, that is a must be. So you can look here J2EE, and control, that is a specific action we have to take because there is a two loss focus event. So now you can look here. So perfectly. Yes, I close now, and let us check. I minimize. Yes. So yes, perfectly. Okay. Okay, so save. Yes, that code I save. Yes, where that is save. Yes, so yes, that is I not save. Yes, I minimize and again press Control Alt or Delete and Task Manager I select and close this form. Yes, because we have not any other way. So loss focus event in both. Yes, so that is a testing. So that is happening. So I mm, mobile number and direct email ID come in that in your form that not possibility because that not coming both field at the same time. So that is a testing. Yes, now directly open our employee form and here you can look here that is I testing. So that type of error is not happening to your project because that is I give directly two field it at the same time. So that is happening. Now I compile again. Yes, let us check that work and shift F6 run this our testing. So you can look now I perfectly provide the 4, 6, 8 and 10 and now I press tab key there is no issue. So previously so both event at the same time only one error so that is lost focus event. So yes now I email ID and missing the at the rate sign. So you can look I press tab email ID must be at the rate sign. Yes, two times is appear 2 or 3 times. Now there is no issue and now I provided that sign but missing the dot sign, dot symbol. So you can look email ID must be at the rate and dot sign, both are compulsory. Now I give the perfectly. So there are two logic I testing and then finalize that is a short. Yes, there is tab key I press, there is no issue. So yes, I finalized that is a better. I think you have to understand. So many testing, and then I give the perfect suggestion to you. That logic is best. So I go to loss focus event, and I take as full screen first. So that is now finalized. So that is a pattern class and compiler dot pattern. You can pass and matcher class, and then match, and we can give the if condition. So that is a perfectly no any issue, but our previous is better short technique. So you can anyone use. Yes, I open to our short that is a directly matches method is there. So why we can go in long way. Same thing indirectly we can possibly same logic. So that is a short and better. Yes. So all is well. Yes, any questions? So we can cover. Yes, so here we can cover. There are two techniques, and also in mobile number we can provide in loss focus and key press event. Yes, and that is our general validation. We can provide in key release event. So we can after the key is released, that time that event is occur. So yes, any question regarding, so that is a mobile number, that is loss focus, and that is a email ID, very short logic and both symbol cover. And I provide the two expression develop, or that is only at the sign, so that is a better. And that is a long way. I check also this logic, but that logic is a very short way I can express to you. So I recommendation to you, you can apply this short technique. Yes, that is also you can check. So pattern class and matcher class is, but directly match method is there in string class. So why we cannot use this directly method? So that symbol is covered. So your email ID is valid. Otherwise, that is a invalid or email ID must be at the rate and dot symbol. So yes, I hope now you can I complete my session. That is a validation part. So I think I hope you can understand and enjoy this session. So any question regarding that is a only digit, only alphabet, and that is mobile 10 digit. After you can apply the fax number or that is pin code 6 digit. Same logic, only 10 to 6. That figure you have to change and email ID is anywhere in your project, you can must be at the rate and dot symbol is covered. So yes, I last time run this our form of J2EE. So shift F6 and I provide the both validation as perfect way. So yes, 9898 6 8 and 10. I press tab key, otherwise that taking error. So I show you, yes, I missing dot sign. So you can look here, email ID must be dot sign cover 2 or 3 times. And now I give the perfect at the rate and both symbol. So yes, no any issue. Tab key I press, but no any error. So yes, subscribe my channel Ashok Sijalakini, press the bell icon to never miss any update. And thanks for your watching, supporting and sharing my video lecture. And Hare Krishna.